Hello everybody, I hope you're having a great day. Well, I'm making burritos with a nice cheesy sauce. You won't believe how easy this is to make, and it is delicious. Let me show you how I do it. Well, first of all, you start with a small saucepan and you find a good canned chili. Of course, homemade would be better, but I want to keep it as simple as possible. So we get this can of chili and put it in the pot. Just rake it in like that. And now we're going to turn some heat on, a nice low heat. We just want to warm this up. And once you get it started, you have to make sure you stir it. You don't want it to burn. Just keep an eye on it. You know the routine. Simple. I'm going to go ahead now and open up the can of refried beans. I have some refried beans. These are, I think, Taco Bell brand, but any brand will work. I'm going to set that aside because now what we want to do is drain off some of the liquid from the chili. It's nice and hot. You can see it bubbling away. So I have a strainer and a bowl, and I'm going to go ahead and put this in the strainer and strain out almost all of the liquid. Get that in the strainer. We'll set this over, well, not on the heat, just off of the heat for now, and give this a good shake. Let the liquid strain out, drain out, whatever you want to call it. Now put the pot back on the burner, and then we'll add the contents back into the pot and set aside that liquid. We'll use that later. So we've got this back on the heat. Now it's time for those refried beans. And now I'm only going to use about a third of the can, but you can adjust this however you'd like to your taste. And you don't have to use the refried beans at all. But I'm making it with about a third of a can of refried beans and 1 can of just regular chili with beans in it. Give that a stir, warm everything up. Got it nice and warm now. I'm going to turn the burner on in the back and transfer this small saucepan to the back, and it'll keep it warm because it's time to bring out the big skillet so I can warm up the tortillas. Got a big burrito tortilla. They're extra large, and you get them warm so they're nice and pliable. You can just feel them. You just want it warmed. So now it's time to build the burrito. Crush up some corn chips and put a layer of corn chips about in the middle of the tortilla. And now for the bean and chili filling. Just ladle that on or spoon that on. And the wonderful thing about these, of course, you can build it the way you like it, add or subtract different flavors or items. That looks about right. Now we're going to add plenty of good cheese, good blended cheese. And then we'll top it off with some spicy stuff. This is pico de gallo, but you can use salsa or jalapenos or whatever you like. Put a little flavor in it, a little spice to your burrito. And now the trick is to fold it up. So I like to fold it about halfway and kind of pull it back, tuck it back, and then come with the sides in. Fold one side over and then the other side over, and then finish the roll. Holding it tight, rolling it, keeping it tight, but you don't want to tear the tortilla. And now that you've got it, you put it back in that pan that's still on the heat, and we're going to let it heat and get a little color on the side, bottom, and then flip it over and get some color on the other side, just like that, nice and hot. The cheese is good and melted, and then off to the table. And now for that leftover sauce, we pour it into that still hot pan. You can see how hot it is. And to that we're going to add some cheese. So that same cheese we were using in the burrito, we're going to put in this sauce. And you don't want to stir it, you just want to sprinkle it, get it one layer. Once you get it on, you can go ahead and turn the heat off and it will just melt automatically. So now let's go take a look at this burrito. Oh yeah. Now it's wonderful just like this. Let me cut it open. You could eat it just like this, which I guess is the traditional way to eat a burrito. You can see what's inside, the chips and the beans and the chili and the pico de gallo and that cheese. But if you want to jazz it up a little bit more, we're going to go ahead and put some of that sauce on top, that real delicious cheesy sauce. Take a look at that. Oh, doesn't that look good? Now, of course, this means you're going to need a fork to eat your burrito, which kind of is a little non-traditional, but hey, it's worth it. So let me get a bite here of this. Oh, look at that. Oh, absolutely delicious. Let me tell you, you need to try this if you like burritos. I think you'll like this one. The taste of the corn chips and, well, just all of those things involved in this burrito. Absolutely wonderful. Hey, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye now.